Good evening. I'm Dan Wolf. Laura's on assignment. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, crews continue battling flames hours after a house north of Duluth exploded, leaving the two people inside with severe injuries. It happened around 11:20 this morning on West Tischer Road in Rice Lake. Northern News Now's Madison Green was one of the first people on scene this afternoon. She's back out there for us tonight. Madison, crews still battling some smoke and flames there.
Dan, yeah, I'm standing here in front of the smoking rubble that has not stopped since I arrived here. And if you take a look, they are not actively putting anything out right now, but in the last few hours have fought a few hot spots that decided to reignite, and they are on standby in case any more come up throughout the night. But since we have last spoken, the state fire marshal arrived on scene, and he has been going around taking pictures of the scene and will do a full investigation. They have the lights out, and actually just maybe 30 seconds ago, an excavator arrived on scene to help dig through the rubble and to find the cause of this fire. And earlier today, at least 5 different fire departments from surrounding areas responded to the calls from neighbors saying they heard a loud explosion nearby. A man and woman and 3 children lived in the home. First responders arrived at the scene and found the man and woman had already been pulled out of the house by neighbors shortly after the explosion and before the house went up in flames. Both the man and woman have severe injuries and are hospitalized in Duluth. They've been identified as 32-year-old Jaden Dalum and 31-year-old Mandy Dalum. Jaden was airlifted from the scene and Mandy was taken by ambulance. All 3 kids were at school at the time and are okay. St. Louis County Sheriff's deputies cannot say exactly what caused the explosion and fire yet, but they have a good idea.
The house appears to be a total loss. Initial investigation, we believe that the husband was working on the furnace at the time of the explosion.
We still do not know the extent of the Dalums' injuries. As for the children, they are elementary school age and they are now in the care of their grandparents. They have been notified by the authorities of the explosion, and crews will be here all night as they work to keep the hot spots from flaring up here in Rice Lake.
Yeah, 7 hours after the explosion, as you were pointing out, there's still a very active scene at this time. So glad the kids weren't there at the time. Hopefully those parents are going to make a full recovery. Madison Green reporting for us live from Rice Lake at this hour. Thank you, Madison.